Just a second. Just a second. What you doing? Your face on the fan tray?
Guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my whole line. Without them, this opportunity wouldn't be possible. I want to take a moment to thank all of
Oh wow, that looked like me.
because of them. I want to thank everyone for showing up today. I want to take a moment to thank all
Bro, that looks like me, bro.
because of them.
Kinda. That look like Kobe.
Never forget to thank your mom.
That's I'd go with that guy.
Actually, it's fun. I'm hiding in here. I know you'll make the right choice. Any advice?
Oh, now you look like Tiger Woods.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Thanks. Yes, exactly. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you.
look kind of like Tiger Woods.
Let's go with LSU.
Did you just say LSU, bro?
Yeah.
Ah, boy. Like, I gotta do something. This dude face, bro. Like, I ain't feeling it. I ain't look like my dad a little bit. I got a big face. I like this night, like he crying. Like he on crack. I ain't look like Drake. That'll work. Big nose. I can do it. Like 3-eyed sniper. Oh, okay. So this way you tone up everything. Eye separation? So you can have an alien face? Okay. Size. Eyebrow shape. Soft arch. You already made your dude?
I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington committed last night. He's coming here.
I really wish you stopped moving your head.
That doesn't make any sense. You said I was going to be the starter.
Got them sand eyebrows. I got the sand eyebrows. Nose. Everybody knows. Cheekbone. I don't see it. Come on, man. Turn your head. Thank you. What up? Hey, man. Look at the scar on him. Sweet. Oh, number two option. Mouth shape. Worry about that. Jaw. Prominence.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say,
Chin.
step off this bus, you're on a business trip. We got a
Yeah.
lot of work to do. Let's get to it.
Next. Lefty. The crib.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who held me along the way. It's because of them that I have the opportunity to play at the next level.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this up.
I want to thank everyone for showing up today. It's because of all you guys that I'm even in this position right now.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this opportunity.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom. Mind telling me where you're gonna be signing?
Actually, it's why I'm hiding in here.
Well, I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need any advice, I'm always here.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you. Hello? Hello?
Here to play my hymn. The Hurricanes. Yeah.
Oh, you going to play my school?
Who's it gonna be? Okay.
Always the you, baby. Look at that. All about the you, baby.
Ready, set, hot, hot.
With this team's star starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college. Not one.
Look, their game plan isn't complicated. Drop back, scan the field, and throw it to Isaiah Streets. That's what got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in this game. Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Nate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something right there. What happened to that trust?
Coach, you wanted to see me?
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You said I was going to be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
That's how they did,
I'm
buddy.
not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. Just wait.
If you're the coach, how do you let 5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No, better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play? Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough. He's got to prove it to those guys.
Yeah, take this.
That is not Coach Diaz.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, the second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. We got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it.
Play this too. You can come out.
Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Well, that was some clean out nights, though.
Hey, JoJo.
You lose weight.
I did.
Yes.
Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there.
All right.
This is for players and coaches only.
I'm here to play Florida State.
What?
The Seminoles, yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
Man, name ain't on the list.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
Well, I don't know who you are, but, go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Oh, don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right. So, we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Well, oh man. Hey, what's up, man? Well, I'm one of those guys who thrives in chaos. You know, even when the pocket's collapsing, I can buy time and push the ball downfield.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How would my teammates describe me?
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
You know what? I'm kind of a film junkie. I like to lead by example in that way, so people would joke that I was like a mini-me of the coach.
Okay.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. I got you.
All right.
Yeah, here comes the sob story. Yeah, that is dope. Finally.
You ready?
I don't know what coach can.
Let's go! 10 Lobo! Down!
Yeah, that's fast.
Down!
That was good.
Let's go! Ready? 50, plant!
Bullet pass.
Go now. 8, read. Leaf River. Leaf River. Ready.
Perfect pass, Charles. And lead him towards the right side. Sweet.
Ready. Ready up.
High pass.
Hit it.
Catch.
Set, ready. 15.
Low
line.
pass.
15 line. Fire. Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Shoot. Head up. Let go.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
Sweet.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
Isn't it?
I need to prove to him I can handle this. Maybe playing it safe's the best option.
You don't have to prove anything, especially to him. Dude had you on the bench for 4 years, remember that? You need to wake up.
There's a lot at stake right now for all of us. Even more so for Isaiah, so you don't take what he says personally. You're doing the right thing.
Okay.
All right. Have a good game.
Yeah, boy. Suiting up with the Canes. Where you at, Dante? Dante? All right, Dante's left the building.
Well, outside it's a rare Texas snowstorm, but we are indoors here at AT&T Stadium at Arlington, and tonight it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Florida State Seminoles taking on the Miami Hurricanes.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
A pretty big spot for his first ever snap, but here it is as the Hurricanes have it 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? We just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. That's the first pass that Isaiah Streets has caught in his career by somebody other than Marcus Washington. And you talk about this quarterback change and the impact on this offense. Certainly it has a huge effect on these wide receivers. The good thing, though, when you've got a guy like Isaiah Streets, you've got reliability, one of the best receivers in the country. That's a gain of 14.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down. But I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
So that drive certainly a confidence builder for an inexperienced quarterback.
And a confidence builder for the coaching staff as well, because now they're seeing that they can work with what's out there. In addition, they feel good about the game plan that they set up in advance.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. First and 10 now, Florida State. Off play action. George. Oh, he's going to take a shot. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Now a throw
why you throw so
first
slow?
down, but it winds up incomplete. Isaiah Streets the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Galvin away and bring up second down.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. But when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Florida State offense ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got that. Oh, it coughed it up. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well. But they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working early. The Hurricanes, of course, a 3-time national champion back in the... That's caught inside the 20. And he will take this in for a Miami touchdown. So a blistering start to this first half. We wondered how this young quarterback would handle the pressure, and there is a lot of pressure. Well, how about 3 first-half touchdown passes? Extra point safely through, and it's now 21-0. So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You gonna play against my school, man?
The Seminole offense about ready to get going again. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Oh.
They'll run now with Will Hoyt. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over.
It's a foot race. He's at the 40, the 20, and he takes it into the end zone for a Florida State touchdown.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response.
Oh, this is blocked.
Oh, that's blocked, baby.
And all the defense has it.
That's us.
But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him.
Blocked.
And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Yeah.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, that's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move. So here's a 1st and 10 for Miami. They'll look to throw. And nowhere.
Oh, they double covering him, huh?
It's knocked away and incomplete.
Okay.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
On 2nd down, it's Larson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
He continues to make plays, and he looks terrific out there right now. But what I've really liked, the way he's controlled this huddle, playing with a lot of confidence, and that confidence has been transmitted to the rest of the team.
Fighting through, and he's got space. And getting this chest shot in midfield, spotted at the 49. All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
Yeah.
They're making a real first-quarter statement with the run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said,
And it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big
man's
play
got
there.
hands.
45 yards. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. Flush to and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
2nd and 9 now.
It's a late throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Isaiah Streets with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. Well, for anyone out there who was worried about how this quarterback would fare, he has proven all the doubters wrong. That is now 4 first-half touchdowns.
It's like you
passes.
shooting
Just sensational.
That's a touch pass.
So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team
I throw
to
rockets.
send this one away.
That's all I do. I throw rockets.
That'll be taken in the
I
end
throw
zone.
rockets.
And
I
no
throw
run
lobs
back
every
here.
now and
This will
then.
be a
I throw
touchback, and it comes out to the
what?
25-yard line.
Keep running this ball at this shot.
Here's the Florida State offense ready to begin their next drive.
You ain't ready for that.
On the carry, this is Will Hoyt. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
To throw on 2nd down, George. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Okay.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Will Hoyt, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. For Florida State, they're seeking their 4th national championship. They were winners back in 1993, also in 99, and then most recently back in 2013.
Come on.
Come on. Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Somebody's scared.
False start, offense.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, and someone jumped.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. George. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
George to throw, and that is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Tight end screen speed option. Let's see what
Here's the Miami offense ready to go for their next possession. Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days, right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together, and now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream.
Get off me. Get off me.
Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
First down, baby.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well
done.
Oh, he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Hold up, ball. Oh.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. But a few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throw left side complete. That's Simmons. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hit him. Hit him. He just messed him up.
Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
He's going for it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught. He's got Streets. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. When prepping for this semifinal matchup, we went back and saw all the tape on Isaiah Streets throughout the year. And no matter who you talk with around the game, they say Isaiah Streets, what's so impressive, his route running ability. So much discipline, so much precision on the cuts. Not only that, but you sit down with him and you find out what an impressive young man he is for the amount of talent that he has. And all the stars and accolades by his name. Incredibly grounded, just a remarkable young man.
So in this case, you'd think the defense would be collapsing to the left side of the field, and they forced him to his left. So he just tucked it away and picked up some yardage.
Second down and inches. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Well, no Texas starts out a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seminole offense about ready to get going again. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
George looking to pass.
Wow.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Go now. 18 Gator. 36. They're going to need some therapy after this.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. All Hurricanes in the first half. They are rolling under their new QB.
Okay. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how we play. Let's go.
A great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of wheeze in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates. But you remember, you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half. Let's go.
Hey.
Coach.
Really good job out there in the first half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. About a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Florida State offense ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that. A heavy rush, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Look at what, man?
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Oh, so that's a
That
fumble.
didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Pulled in at the 24. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50.
Rolling over here.
1st and 10.
So I don't know what to tell you.
We take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. A carry for Larson. And offensively here, you wouldn't know it by looking at it that Marcus Washington is not in the game.
That thought that maybe they would simplify the game plan?
Forget it.
Yeah, forget it is right. True that he doesn't have the game reps, but he definitely knows the plays. He's run them for 4 years, totally familiar with his offense, and now he's executing.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Nikhil Simmons, his second touchdown of the night. And this offense
No, you need
is
to
running
take
away
your
with
what's
this
called
one.
competitive, right?
I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes now.
Yeah,
you think about this being a guy who held a clipboard for 4 years, never played, didn't take a snap. And in this game, he couldn't have played any better if he had started 50 games. He's just been on point all game long. So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Cool. You're trying to run the ball again, huh? All right.
The Seminole offense about ready to get going again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. Throwing on 3rd and long. George.
You got a bounds. That's a flag, bro.
It's Alexander.
Illegal touching.
Illegal touching, cuz. You can't run out of bounds.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
My cornerback started.
The Seminoles punter out on the field as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Hurricanes offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, look, I mean, coming into this one, you and I, we didn't know what to expect. This could have certainly been a disaster, nothing short of it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 37.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
That is caught. It's Streets. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, I tell you what, that doesn't look like the throw of a guy who's never played college football. And, yeah, you think about it, part of the reason, you have to remember, he's run the scout team in practice for 4 years. And that scout team has had to go up against their own first string. And he will have a touchdown.
There we go.
It's their quarterback. Keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And this offense continues to pour it on.
It was a slow play.
He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets it. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And is there bad blood here? Can you go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
We on autopilot over here, man.
Here's the
Game
Florida
over.
State offense ready to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Oh, that's a good juke.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
To throw on second down. George. Throw left side complete. It's Brady. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards on the play. First down. The Seminoles here with a 1st and 10.
Strip on. Come on, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Ready?
They run a draw here on second down.
That was a
It's a
mean
6-yard
draw.
run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
That was a
Frustrating for a
mean draw.
defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys carrying the ball
4th
very, very
and
happy.
23?
All right, give my ball back.
From the gun on 3rd down, George. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
Oh, my goodness.
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida State. LaMichael Brady. 42 yards. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
Going right here, though.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown
Damn,
for you.
damn defense up.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
Gonna
Now they're
run.
down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it, but yeah, this game's pretty much done for you.
A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So, Charles, let's look ahead. This is the first of 2 semifinals on this night, so we don't know the opponent yet, but you'd have to think that the road will get tougher from here.
I'd have to agree with that because now there's going to be film and no game plan for him. But you look at our quarterback, he's had everything go his way so far. And as you just stated, no guarantees this continues on January the 7th, so we'll pump the brakes a little bit, but let's give credit where credit's due. In this ball game, he's been magnificent.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think a big...
And he will take this in. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And this offense is running away with this one. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback.
Over
the ability
Man,
to run the ball
on.
fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
That video was hilarious over there.
Bro, crap, pissing me off, bro. Come on. Come on, 39.
The Seminole offense about ready to get going again. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
Oh, that's fun.
It's out, it's loose. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. As simple has not been their night.
No, I think that is kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he will take this in. Touchdown, Miami. From 17 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appears to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys. No, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Here's the Florida State offense ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it now, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On first down, George. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now George is going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. George. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Going left side, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off.
Down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now they got to get to the line quickly. 2nd and 14.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
A gain there of 21 yards.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he will
score.
Touchdown, Florida State. A 14-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to get a score back.
Why did you
And
put
yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but
Oh,
this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So following the touchdown, here are the Seminoles now to kick the football away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
First and go. Come on now.
Here's the Miami offense ready to go for their next possession. So here we are, Charles. This one all but decided. Normally in this situation, you'd say, hey, let's put the backup. And nothing but daylight ahead. Powers through again. They finally do get him down, but we've got penalty flags on the field as well, and they might get 15 more out of this.
Playing with them boys.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stepped up just shy of the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4.
And he will take this in. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And this offense continues to pour it on. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. In double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. The Hurricanes, barring a late collapse, looking more and more like they're going to be playing for a national championship next week as they start on this drive 1st and 10.
Beautiful kid. Let's go. Oh, y'all taking me? I'm for the hit you.
So thanks to, if you can believe it, 6 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback. The Miami Hurricanes are moving on to play for a national championship on Monday, January the 7th.
How dare you run the ball, quick QB? Go back to where you came from.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight.
Get off me. Get off me.
You took us to a national championship, and nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the tip.
I'm screaming it.
One more game, baby.
We got this, man. Oh, yeah. Football's my life, man. But you got to stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving
Did you not know where your phone at?
Thank you.
Oh,
Absolutely.
You not know where you
Is that
found that?
magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
I sent it to the group.
Okay. Hey, I bet he's probably good at off the board, huh? Well, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple?
You must gonna be in career mode a lot.
Well.
Yep.
Well, these are both tough but good options. I think I'm gonna have to go with purple.
Purple. No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name. Off the board. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches his horn.
So you gonna make no power forward than 20?
I'd go with Onyx.
You ain't gonna make no power forward than 20.
Onyx. Okay.
Man, they gonna
go. She's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood. Hi. Emily's dad. Hi. Dr. She tried to ask. I only wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw
face of the
touchdowns.
Face of the franchise.
I thought I said 4.
4 touchdowns. Oh. Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face?
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's good to see you again.
It's nice to meet you.
You too.
Oh, you talking about the franchise? Yeah. I do the franchise all day with y'all. I'm gonna crank one up. Yeah, I do the franchise. I done got the game. Hell yeah, I'm trying to do one.
We're days away from the national championship game, and there's one big question on everyone's
I'm gonna
mind.
set up.
Can lightning strike twice? Last week we
I'm gonna start up a regular one, and then I'm gonna start up a fantasy one. So like you
Good
draft.
enough to win a championship?
Yeah, that draft.
I don't think he has to be.
That fantasy one fun though.
So much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real
Have a 32-man team out there.
Very boring, just like
Team franchise out there. Yeah, I know.
The team has
I'm
a
gonna
ton of
start it up
talent,
though.
but they're gonna need this dude to make some plays. They're not gonna win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
Which would be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think
Yep.
he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Yeah, I'm gonna set it up. As soon as I get to the
Can I
cold,
talk to you a minute?
Yeah, sure, coach.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us.
I'll try to do it on
And what's
2K
right
too,
in
though.
front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back. All right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment. This time with your teammates, taking the crowd. Man, you do that, and everything gets real quiet.
Y'all gonna be disrespectful go for 2.
All right? So breathe. Take it in.
Gonna be disrespectful go for 2.
Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
I got you, coach. Thanks. Yeah.
Come on, let's go. Oh, my gosh. Come on, y'all. Excuse me. Come on,
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. As we'll see the Florida Gators taking on their in-state rivals to the south, the Miami Hurricanes. One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Walk it. First down. Dive on y'all.
First and 10, Florida. Now Reddick. It's caught on the right side of Snow. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. This will be a carry for Clements. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
Very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. For the Gators, they are in search of their fourth national title in school history. They lifted the trophy for the first time back in '96, and then most recently they were champions in 2006 and again in 2008. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Reddick sets to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Burke. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
He's 1-0 as a collegiate starter, but now the pressure rises big time as the Hurricanes come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Simmons. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. And Charles, the success that this quarterback had in this semifinal, how does it translate here?
Well, it certainly helps his mindset because he has to have a lot of confidence going into this one since he did it so well in the semifinals. I do think we'll see a similar kind of offense. They'll find places for him to take his shots, and especially you have to when you've got a weapon like Streets on the outside.
Eluding the pressure right, and incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper?
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30, 10.
Oh, so bad.
And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the option. 62 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
The quick slant caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And the Hurricanes have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting ready for their next possession is Florida Gator offense, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your feet. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Mumble, baby, get the ball.
He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or move the
nowhere to go. He lost the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Whether panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10.
Social stuff already, didn't he?
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written. But what a blitz coming, and down he goes.
You know, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly... And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy...
Bring the broadcast down.